Yo, what is going on, guys? This is failing YouTuber Marvin, and I have for you guys today another YouTube gameplay. The gameplay you guys are going to be watching in the background today is a 65-4 double swarm on the map Frost using the M8A1. Hopefully you guys enjoy that in the background. So we're going to be doing a Q&A today. Before we actually get into that Q&A though, I want to talk about the friends list clear out real quick. So I'm just saying, if you're a friend of mine on Xbox 360 and you're watching this video, if you didn't comment your gamertag on the plans for 2.5k subs video, there's a chance that you're going to get deleted. I'll link that video in the description if you want to go and comment your gamertag. Maybe you'll get to stay, but I'm not really sure. I don't know how many people I'm going to end up deleting, but if you guys want to add me, all you have to do, I'm not picking a certain time to do this, just whenever, just go ahead and send me a message on Xbox 360 just telling me whether or not you're having a sexy day. So if you're having a sexy day, just say, I'm having a sexy day. If you're not, just say, I'm not having a sexy day. If you want to, you can tell me why. It doesn't matter to me. Just go ahead and say that in the message. I mean, who else is going to send me a message saying if they're having a sexy day or not and use that wording? You know what I mean? So I think that'll be a foolproof method, and you can tell who actually saw this video and wants to add me instead of someone just asking, hey, can you add me, you know? But anyway, we're going to get right into this Q&A. The first question comes from Dominic Gilbalt, and he asks, how big is your dick? So my grandpa always told me if you need to look something up, you just use Google, you know what I mean? So we're going to just look up the definition, Marvin's dick. Let's go for it. Alright, so I don't think that was really enough, so I think we're gonna have Julie explain it a little bit further.
Marvin's dick is so big that when he shits it touches the water. Marvin's dick is so gargantuan that sometimes he trips over it when he tries to walk.
Hopefully you guys enjoy that little bit of editing. I've actually got a little bit more in this video. I want to make it the Q&As a little bit more funny. I feel like they can get boring if they're not. So, that one Psycho King asks, what is your goal on YouTube, and am I a potato? So, I actually have some audio clip from that one Psycho King, or Michael. He's my friend, and let's just play that now.
How's it going, bros? This is PewDiePie.
So, as I'm sure you guys could have told by listening to that audio clip, yes, he is most definitely a potato, and my goal on YouTube is to reach 1 million subscribers, ultimate goal. Now, my short-term goal is more like 500 subscribers a month, which is a little bit over 100 subs a week. That would be just great, you know, just growing at about that rate would be awesome, but I don't know if it's going to be able to happen. OS Flows asks, what's your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject is carpentry. I have a 2-hour carpentry class that I'm in. It's like a carpentry program. It's part of a tech school that I go to. And I gotta say, you know, working out in the shop, building stuff, I'm actually building this gun cabinet right now that I can sell for $1,000, $2,000. That's a lot more enjoyable than sitting there doing bookwork on math and shit like that, I gotta say. Mine Artists United asks, how long have you been going with your YouTube career? So I'm gonna kind of correct you on this. Yes, some people can make a career out of YouTube, and I know you're not, like, implying this, or you might not be, but you know, YouTube isn't a job for me. I don't make enough money for it to be a job. I might actually make a video talking about how much I make on YouTube. I know a lot of people ask me this, like, just on a regular basis, and I actually am free to talk about it. My partnership contract doesn't say I can't, so I think it might be a good idea to let people know and kind of educate you guys on how much I make. Trust me, it's not very much. But how long I've actually been doing YouTube is a little bit under 9 months. I have 263 videos on my channel, and I have been uploading daily for the past probably about 250 days. I haven't missed a day at all, which is actually pretty impressive if I do say so myself. The only reason I missed days before, guys, was because my computer wasn't working. It was that, or like YouTube was having a problem where it wouldn't let me upload. I don't really remember. At one point I was having my friend kind of upload videos for me. I would like send him a gameplay, the commentary, but then he would just upload it from my account. Like I'd have him sign into my account. I gave him my info. You know, I trusted him with that, but then eventually I got my computer working and I was good to go again. But yeah, about 9 months is how long I've been doing YouTube. Toxic Fall Zone asks, what is your favorite food? And that would be chicken pot pie. Now, I haven't had chicken pot pie in a long time because my diet has been, for the most part, you know, just meat, vegetables, and, like, fruits and a ton of water. Like, I've just been eating well. I haven't had pot pie in a long time, but I probably should at some point. It's some good stuff. Gavin Stevens asks, if any, who are you going to collab with, and when in the future? Who would you want to collab with? So, there's some people I talk to on Skype that have, like, about the same size channel as me. I've talked to them about collabs, and they're just kind of busy, but eventually I'll probably be able to do some collabs with them. Now, who would I want to collab with? PewDiePie. And, I don't know exactly when in the future. I don't know. I'll figure out a time. But the bigger I get, the more people will want to collab with me, naturally. So, I don't know. You know, let's just keep letting the growth come in. And, you know, maybe I can ask some people with larger channels to collab with me if I start getting bigger, you know? Keijo asks, what's your PC's specs? So my PC is a laptop. It's called the HP Envy or something like that. I'll just link them in the description or put them in the description, copy and paste them from the site, something like that. But yeah, I don't know if everyone's really interested in that. Okay, so this comment was on my subtitles video. It's talking about YouTube subtitles, just showing how YouTube completely screwed up the subtitles on my videos, and they were really off. I'll link that in the description below. It might make more sense in context if you guys watch that first. If you've already seen it, you're going to understand this. The Morgan Man Show comments saying, wow, this is crazy, man. My question is, what kind of email will you send to YouTube about this situation? So again, I'm just going to have Julie narrate this, so I'm going to let her read my email to YouTube.
Whoever is responsible for this bullshit, you better fix the subtitles. If you don't, I will come to your house, rub bean dip on your chest and pin you up against the wall. Then I will proceed to put sweet and sour sauce on a treadmill. After that I will turn the treadmill to full speed, hold you by your ankles and make you lick the sauce off. Bitch.
Alright, next question. John J963 asks, how did you start YouTube? I actually made an entire video for 2,000 subscribers talking about this. It was almost a 13-minute long video, I think. I'm just going to leave a link to that in the description. If you guys haven't seen that story before, you just go ahead and click that link, and I'll have them, like, marked out so you guys know. I'll have it labeled as what it is, you know, how I started YouTube, something like that. Fake Tropical asks, are you single? So, I have a little story I'm going to tell pretty quickly about this. I am single. I have actually never had a girlfriend before. At one point, I'll link this story in the description too. I know I'm linking a lot of stuff in the description, but that's kind of answers the question. There was a story about how I kind of hit on this girl. I asked her out and she just said no. I didn't even know she had a boyfriend. I didn't really know she didn't like me, but I was trying to ask her out, you know. And then there was another girl that I think was actually flirting with me, a pretty attractive blonde girl at my school. This was during the beginning of my senior year. I had classes with her all of 11th grade year, and we had different classes, which is kind of why I wasn't, like, interested in her, if that makes any sense, because, you know, you don't really date someone that has completely different classes from you to begin with. I'm not 100% sure if she was flirting with me, but, you know, looking back, I think she was. So she asked me, hey, have you gotten a girlfriend yet or something, you know, thinking, oh, you know, Marvin looks pretty good, so he should have a girlfriend, something like that. That's probably what she's thinking, you know, and I don't know why I made my voice go deeper right there when I'm doing a girl impression. But anyway, she asked me that, and I basically talked about that meme. I'll pull it up on screen if I can find it. It's like the full wallet, and it says no girlfriend, and the guy holding the empty wallet, and it says has a girlfriend or something like that. I'll probably have thrown that up on screen, but yeah, I told her about that. I'm like, I think of that picture every time someone asks me that question, and she was just kind of like shaking her head. She's like, you could tell she was not too happy about me saying that, because I think she might have, like, I don't know, asked me out, kind of flirted. I don't know exactly what was up with that. I mean, obviously, I can't tell if a girl likes me or doesn't like me, because, you know, I get them completely mixed up. One of them, she completely doesn't, I think she does. One of them, she does, and I don't think she does at all. Yeah, I'm bad with that stuff. Andrew Davis asks, do you think you will make more videos on COD Infinite Warfare or COD 4 Remastered? Absolutely. When it comes out, I mean, I'll at least give the game a chance, you know, both of them. Obviously, we know what COD 4 is going to be like as it is, but, you know, Infinite Warfare, I'm going to give it a chance, if nothing else, for the COD 4 remake. It's going to be pretty cool. I just played Black Ops 1, the version, the backwards compatible version on Black Ops 1. I gotta say, the graphics are really nice, and there's a lot more people playing the game, so it'll be cool. A lot of people actually playing COD 4 at once, and easy to find matches. Flappy Nugget 7 asks, are you a virgin? And yes, I am. And I gotta say, dude, I'm 17 years old, I'm about to graduate high school, I don't have a kid, and I don't have an STD. I'm pretty proud of myself, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't think that if I wasn't a virgin, I'd be any more proud than I am right now. Master Javix asks, what do you use to make your thumbnails? I use Photoshop CS6. Too Much to Handle Papa Chops asks, favorite type of weather? You know, I just love it when a tornado just rolls through, you know, it's just an awesome feeling. I love being blown away. Nah. My favorite weather, I guess, is just like when it's sunny. I don't know. I don't really like rain, snow. You know, I wear glasses, so it's particularly annoying for me when it rains because I gotta wipe off my glasses, especially if I'm staying outside for a long amount of time. It's just really irritating. You know, you gotta turn on your windshield wipers when you're driving. It's just more irritating. The snow, I'm not crazy about cold weather, so I guess just when it's sunny. Foxy asks, do you think YouTube will be your job? Also, when's your next Rage Taj? So for the next Rage Taj, I obviously have to get more clips for it. I don't normally record with my voice, but I need to start recording my voice more often. I have this absolutely hilarious MW2 Rage clip I was playing, and my teammates were just really bad, and I was getting so pissed off. I have some really funny clips from Black Ops 2, but, you know, it's gotta be a kind of long Rage Taj. It's gotta be at least more than a minute or two for the most part. And then also, I'm not really sure exactly when. Obviously, I'd need to get enough clips. I might just make it, you know, have it ready to go and save it for a video that just gets an insane amount of likes. And when, you know, the video, I'm like, hey, it's got 80 likes. Let's just upload the Rage Taj the next day. You know what I mean? Just as a treat. I don't know. We'll see. And as for YouTube being a job, I've already kind of covered this. It's probably not ever going to be a job. It might eventually. This is kind of for fun. It's a hobby for me. But I'd have to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers to make it a consistent job where I wouldn't actually have to work. Master Davix asks, how did you get your name? He's saying Failing YouTube, my name, obviously. Me and my friend were actually going to start this clan, call it Failing Clan. Now, we were both really good at the game, as I still am. I think we really tried for KDs back then. We had like 3 KDs. I have like a 2.4 now. Just guys screw around and rush. But, you know, we would just try our asses off with M8A1s and FALs in Search and Destroy. And we found more people that like to do the same thing. We called it Failing Clan just so people would talk shit. And I kept the name just also so people would talk shit. Also, it just kind of makes you curious, right? Like, I'll message my recent players on Xbox. I say I have 2.5k subs and my name's Failing YouTube. And people think, you know, Failing YouTube. I wonder if he's actually bad. And they click on it just because they're thinking, hey, this is probably bad. They're curious. So I think it's kind of cool. I think it's a cool name and it starts shit. So that's good. Skittles King 5 asks, who inspired you? So I'll also link the story of how I started YouTube. It was this guy named Just Life. I was basically making videos with him and not really getting the credit I deserved. If you guys are hearing my dogs in the background, I'm really sorry. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. I mean, fuck those dogs. But, you know, I can't do anything about it. Yeah, that was pretty much the person who inspired me because I was putting in a ton of work and not really getting any credit for it. A YouTuber that inspired me, though, was Legend of Thunder or 402 Thunder. I really liked his commentaries. I liked how he could be honest and still get a lot of views and subscribers. You know, people enjoyed his content for what it was, the real thing, you know, and he would get good gameplays. It would just be funny, and I thought that would be cool, trying to be funny and making commentaries myself. AVA Karma asks, how do you manage to have time to play with subs? So, I didn't used to have time to play with subs. Back when I was working on health, I had 0 time at all. I barely had time to make my videos. Now, I mean, I don't even have any homework. Literally, our teachers took our last grades today. I think we got, like, a quiz in one class. The other classes, we weren't really doing much of anything. And, yeah, we just haven't had a whole lot of stuff to do in school. You know, we just go to school, we show up, and that's all it really is. And this is my last week, by the way, guys. Okay, for the last question, Theodore Levine asked, can you say yeah and cool for Q&A? So I guess I kind of just did. This is how we're just going to end off the video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this Q&A. It took me a really long time to make and edit and all that, but you know, it's first special, 2,500 subs. Hopefully you guys enjoy that sexy gameplay in the background. I'm probably going to have a second gameplay because this is a really long video. Subscribe for more if you have not already. Follow me on social media. Links will be down in the description below, and have a sexy day, guys.